Dialogue for acting. So many actors have anxiety and fear about it, but they don't have to. In this video, you're going to learn how to always be a master of your dialogue and never its slave. And you're going to find out that the secret to mastering dialogue is to understand why dialogue or your lines are not important. I'm Louis DiBianco and this is my channel, Screen Acting Success. This is where you come every Friday for more tips, techniques, and secrets to help you become a compelling, working screen actor in demand. If this is your first time here, click subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Stick around to the end because I'm going to give away some free training that you are not going to want to miss. Why do I say that your lines are not important? To get your attention. No, I'm not misleading you or playing with you. I am getting you to see dialogue in a different light. And to understand, like I say so many times in all of my videos, that your lines are important, but they're secondary to the inner life that gives your lines meaning, that makes them spring to life with energy and emotion. Now, don't take my word for it, because in this video, you're going to see examples from really very accomplished actors from around the world. And I'm going to show you 6 different scenes, short clips, and they all have one thing in common. Each of these scenes has absolutely no dialogue in it. So, let's have some fun and be entertained by some really top-rate actors, world-class actors, and also learn from them how we can start to become much better actors ourselves. Pay close attention because I would like you to play around with and answer certain questions that I'm going to pose about each of these scenes. Now, answering questions, this is not a test. This is for your benefit. The only wrong answer is no answer at all. So guess if you're not sure. There'll be many different possibilities for ways to answer these questions. Okay, let's start with the very first scene, a clip from The Wolf of Wall Street. And I think you'll recognize Leonardo DiCaprio and Matthew McConaughey in this scene. And here are the questions for the scene. What is their relationship and what are the characters' intentions? What do you think they are? Enjoy. Wasn't that fun? Some wonderful acting choices in that scene. And I'll ask again, what are these characters' relationships? Or what is their relationship? And what are their intentions? Now you're going to see a short clip from Dark Knight. Brilliant performance by, unfortunately, a deceased actor, very young Heath Ledger as Joker. And when you watch this scene, think about what Can you describe what the scene is about? What is the story the scene is telling? In one sentence or two? Who controls the scene and how does he do it? Dark Knight.
Huh?
Did you feel the tension in that scene? They were all wonderful. And, well, what can you say about Heath Ledger? He was brilliant. Once again, can you tell the story of the scene in just a sentence or two? And I think it's obvious who controls it. How does he do it? And now, this scene is from one of my favorite movies. I'm going to guess that most of you have never heard of it. It's a foreign movie. It's from Spain. It's called The Spirit of the Beehive. It's a wonderful, rich story about a family. Actually, the two central characters are the two little daughters, the two kids in the film. And if you ever see this, you'll notice that although there are four people who live together in a very small village in the house as a family unit, they're isolated. All of them are in their own worlds. They're lonely. You're going to see a short clip with the woman, Teresa Gimpera is the actress. She plays Teresa, the wife of the beekeeper and the mother of the little girls. And in this scene, you're going to see her when she arrives at a train station. And the reason she's gone there is because we've seen her write a letter to someone. We saw her alone writing this letter. It was coming from her heart. And living where they do, they don't have mailboxes near them. So she's got to ride her bicycle into town to the train station and drop the letter in a mail car. She does that. And then something happens. So the question is very simply, what is this scene about for you? Here it is from The Spirit of the Beehive. I don't know about you, but I find that scene haunting. Did it engage you? How did it do it? And what is the scene about? And now from another American classic, American Psycho, starring the chameleon, great actor Christian Bale. And this is a fun, playful scene, again without dialogue. And the question is, how many power shifts can you find in this scene? Here we go, American Psycho. That was another entertaining and fun scene. And pay attention when you watch it again to how the actors tell their story. What do they say without using any words at all? And again, how many power plays or power shifts did you find in the scene? And now, one of my all-time favorite American movies, Thief. This one is a very old film. This is from the Hollywood era of the past. When this film was made, I believe many of you weren't even born. The actor was a famous star during that era, Ray Milland, and this is, well, he plays a scientist. And this scientist, American scientist, is, for some reason, he is selling vital trade secrets, government secrets, to a foreign power, to one of America's enemies. And in this scene that takes place in a library, we see him enter the library. I'm not going to say anything more about it than that. But my question for you is this: how does the conflict of the character get revealed? Can you, let's say, describe the character's conflict in this scene from Thief? Did you feel that suspense mount? And what was Ray Milland's conflict? And if you want, how was it revealed in the scene? I'm going to tell you something else about this movie. It's a full-length feature film, and there is no dialogue in it at all. No one ever speaks. And if you think it doesn't hold interest, watch it. You can see the whole thing right now on YouTube. You will get engaged. It will hold you from beginning to end. You will understand the different characters, their needs, their fears, what they're after, what they're fighting for, and you will be gripped by suspense. Think about that. And you won't hear a single word in the entire movie. Thief with Ray Milland. Check it out. You will learn so much about acting by watching that. And now let's go out with a bang, literally. We're going to see a clip from a very famous classic movie, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, with Clint Eastwood as the good, Lee Van Cleef as the bad, and Eli Wallach as the ugly, but he's not ugly, directed by the great Italian director Sergio Leone, a master at visual storytelling. And in this clip, pay close attention to how the tension is built through attention to visual detail. See how the camera is using visual detail. The director's eye is using visual detail to tell the story and to increase the tension as the scene moves toward a really tense climax. You'll also begin to appreciate how actors must really understand the technical aspect of camera acting. I'll say more after you watch this from Good, Bad, and the Ugly. There was not only great storytelling and incredible tension in that scene, there was wonderful humor as well. And another thing to think about, When you see a movie like this, if you begin to appreciate that what the actor's role is in filmic storytelling, and that you are just one of many visual elements. It's not about you. It's not about us, the actors. We're just another visual element. And how do we fit into the storytelling? How does this tool, our instrument, contribute to visual storytelling in a movie? When you really get that, you're going to begin to appreciate that the camera is another character in the storytelling, and that it's your job to pay attention to what the camera sees and says and how to react to it. When you do that, your acting is going to take a giant step into a whole other category. You can be approaching greatness and world-class acting. I want that for all of you. If you've gotten value from this, then leave a comment below. Let others know what your takeaways are so that they can be inspired and more people will get to see this video and benefit from it. Also, if you haven't already subscribed, do it now and give the video a thumbs up. I promised you some free training. On the screen you see the cover of an ebook I wrote. It's the ultimate guide to self-taping. It really is that. It's detailed, 21 pages, everything from acting tips to how to light your scenes, how to achieve the best dialogue, the best sound, which is so vital to your auditions. And I also give you a complete breakdown of all the gear that I use and recommend. And you'll get a complete diagram of my studio setup, which if you want, you can duplicate, and it will help you to make really professional self-tapes. So you'll find the link below, just go to it, download the book, and start using and applying everything that's in it to take your work to a whole other level. You're also going to see a link below to my latest online course, Self-Taping Mastery. Now that course takes a deeper dive into self-taping, and it also gives you the benefit of having me in every module, holding you by the hand, taking you step by step through the process. It gives you also the opportunity to reach out to me with questions, which I will answer for you. Plus, when you look at what I'm offering with this course, you're going to notice some incredibly wonderful bonuses. One of them is an entirely separate course on live auditions. I believe it's about 6 to 6.5 hours of online training. Everything from what to do before your audition to the final stage, what to do after you leave the audition. And of course, everything in between. I sell that course separately for $199. It's yours as a free gift today when you enroll in Self-Taping Mastery. So find that link below, check it out, decide if it's for you. If it's not, you'll definitely get the book, use it, and take your work to a whole other level. I'm going to end with the theme of this movie. This movie? I guess it's a movie, it's a short movie. This video, which is, your dialogue is important, but it's always secondary to the inner life beneath the lines and in between the lines. So, whenever you have a script in your hands, always feel it first, then say it. If you feel it and then say it, you'll mean it. When you do all three, chances are you'll book it. Go out, create a stellar movie career, television career for yourself, and let me know about it so that I can share it with the world and celebrate your win with you.